Yes, this is Melissa King, and as I've been showing you, we have been the subject of an illegal takeover by members of mine and my tribal family and Red Lake, Ho Chunk, and the McGraw Wyandots. And they are a criminal and convicted racketeering group. They've had many, many instances of this, including child abuse, sexual assault and murder of a child, strangling and suffocating, cocaine, their system opiate ring, drug and manufacture and use together, embezzling and fraud, and kidnap and extortion to establish their illegitimate authority and government over us, making illegal Enbridge and Hickston Sandfrack, which is why their drug ring is operating in Toma. Okay, they're illegally interfering with the operations, just like with their tribe after being given a second chance, and trying to burn down the casino and shooting and looting after they didn't get their way. Just as their Ho Chunk bunch, that includes the Decoras, their Thundercloud relatives, their Perezes, and their Two Crows, and the other side is the Greens, and then June Garvin, Melissa and Margaret Garvin, and their Darnell and Sandy Winishek relatives, that includes Barbara Jean Darnell Goodbear, Catherine Rawson, and Gail Darnell and her Johnny and Jeremy Abeda, and their long-term racketeering Red Lake home wrecking crew, including arson, kidnapping, and child trafficking, and using the VA and our Badger Care to rape, to make themselves as authorities and pass us among their criminals and perverts with Mosiers and the others. They are operating illegally in our community, and they have illegally taken over their tribe. This includes Larry Lemaire, Gail Darnell's ex, Johnny and Jeremy repeat sexual assault of the same child, Abeda, and their Tom Conrad and Tabitha Conrad. Tabitha Conrad is the one that my mother's boyfriend, Hamburglar Eric Conway, attorney Bill Conway's brother, who had been holding my child hostage, and their buddy Earl Lemieux, former group file deputy Jackson County, down completely out of his jurisdiction to imply threats and to force their illegal hostage and kidnapping of our children, holding mine and my husband's child that is not their McGraw Wyandotte Alan Rick McGraw, but they are drug manufacturing with my Lacerdiel Armstrong's and mother, Teresa J. and John G. Mongold Connor's pedophile Armstrong, who are also committing incest. And June Garvin is coke buddies with Teresa's aunt, Cinda Armstrong Maynard. And you see their criminal operations in Sunbury. Tom Conrad is Section 8 Tom Conrad in their illegal takeover and committing crimes on and destroying our public works and community, and committing their crimes and their staging criminal activities, just like through our Toma, through our social services, through our Badger Care with Andy Height and his Corries from before. That includes his relatives Antonia and Dwayne Carabello, Gloria Carabello, Woodward Lynch Remilio, Jim, Justin, Jason, Michael, and Richard Ermelio, and their Gormans, including Pam Gorman, where Mary Lynn Green of 4102 St. Paul Avenue, as she's calling herself now, Lynn M. Green, Dane County Social Services, misusing our community services together by their criminals, and her drug dealer brother Jim Green, that's the front man for Gorman. And their Davises, which is their East Side drug users. The Darnells were Monona and La Follette, with their McGraws, Lorna Stephenson McGraw Garwood, and her ex-husband Albert McGraw, who were driven from Grant County Fenimore for their degeneracy. And that's how all this got started. The Darnells lived on Harding Street. Roy Darnell's children with Benora Rita Little Sam Darnell, and her sister's son, Gene Darnell, formerly of Oakdale, Monroe County on the border of Jackson, and that they're trying to steal, having made illegal Hickston Sandfrack agreements. He's now working for them in Enbridge in Texarkana, and then there's their drug operations in Murfreesboro, Hope, Arkansas, too. with Lorna's sister who passed away, Nola Stephenson Irby, the whole family, McGraw, Haim Meekums, Dr. Molly and Michelle Kane, Judge and Horst O'Brien, that you see Judge O'Brien having our children captive with Mosier's, and Ozanne and Shelley Gaylord, Andy Height's friend and neighbor on John Street, launching attacks, using Dane County Sheriff MPD to make bigamous rape rental marriages while upholding your legitimate one, and to unlawfully secure you, to beat and harm you.